There are some places on this earth that are more than just bricks and stone. Places where time feels frozen, where the wind whispers stories no one wants to hear. Where footsteps echo even when you're alone, and you're never truly alone. These are not just ruins or forgotten buildings. They are graves of memories. Some say they're cursed, others call them haunted. But all agree, something lingers there. Something we can't see, but can definitely feel. Deep in the heart of Japan lies a forest so still, so eerily quiet, it has been nicknamed the Suicide Forest. Its real name is Aokigahara. Located at the base of Mount Fuji, it's known not just for its dense trees, but for the unbearable silence inside. Once you enter, the sound of the outside world disappears completely. No birds, no wind, just a suffocating stillness. People who've walked into the forest have described hearing whispers when no one is there. Some say they feel watched. Others speak of seeing figures following them, only to vanish behind trees. This place has seen so much sadness, so much pain, that even the ground seems to absorb the grief of every soul that lost its way there. It's not just a forest, it's a sorrowful echo of lives that ended too soon. Thousands of miles away in Italy, there exists an island that few dare to visit. Poveglia Island sits between Venice and Lido, and on the surface, it looks peaceful. But its history is anything but. During the plague, this island was used as a quarantine zone. Thousands of infected people were sent there, isolated, helpless, and left to die. They were burned in mass graves, their cries swallowed by the smoke. Later, a psychiatric hospital was built there, where cruel experiments were performed. Patients screamed into the night, and many were never seen again. Today, the hospital is in ruins, but visitors claim to hear screams, laughter, and whispers in the breeze. Some even say they've seen a shadowy doctor figure walking the halls. The same man who, legend says, jumped to his death from the bell tower after going mad. The bell, long removed, sometimes rings at night. No one knows why. In the United States, high on a lonely hill in Kentucky, stands the decaying structure of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. It was once a hospital for tuberculosis patients, a place of fear, pain, and sorrow. Over 60,000 people are said to have died there, and the walls are heavy with their pain. But it's not just the number of deaths that haunts this place, it's how they died. Patients were isolated from families, treated with painful, experimental procedures, and many never saw the outside world again. There's a tunnel underneath the hospital, once used to remove bodies without alarming the living patients. Now known as the Death Tunnel, it's one of the most feared spots in the building. Visitors report shadow figures, cold spots, and even voices calling their names from the darkness. Some say the souls there never left because they don't know they're dead, still wandering the halls, looking for help that will never come. Far to the west, in the heart of England, lies the ancient Ram Inn. Built in 1145, this house sits on the site of a pagan burial ground. Its foundation is soaked in centuries of death, darkness, and strange rituals. Over the years, countless ghost hunters have tried to spend the night, many never made it until morning. People report violent encounters, pushed, scratched, even held down by unseen hands. Some say the spirits here aren't just lost souls, but something far darker. Demonic presences. Cold winds sweep through rooms without windows, and furniture moves on its own. Visitors often flee in the middle of the night, refusing to ever return. And the strange part, every family that ever lived there had terrifying experiences, until finally, no one dared to stay. And then, there is Bangalore Fort. Located in India, it is perhaps one of the most infamous haunted places in the world. Its beauty hides a chilling curse. Legend says that a dark wizard fell in love with the princess of Bangalore. When she rejected him, he cursed the entire kingdom. Not long after, the fort was destroyed in a violent war, and everyone inside was killed. Now, the fort stands in silence. The government has placed warning signs outside, forbidding entry after sunset. They claim it's for safety, but those who've broken the rules have told stories that would make your blood run cold. Screams in the night, lights moving through empty towers, footsteps in the dust behind them, though no one is there. Some even say the spirits of the dead still reenact the final night of Bangalore over and over again. Trapped in their last moments. Forever. Each of these places tells a story not with words, but with chills. They are soaked in tragedy, in fear, in loss that time couldn't erase. Some say the past leaves marks. In these places, the past never left at all. You feel it in the air, in your bones, in your breath as it catches in your throat. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, something happens in these places that can't be explained. Cameras die, compasses spin, and sometimes, people feel something brush past them in an empty hallway. What if every emotion leaves behind energy? What if every tear, every scream, every final breath becomes a whisper in the wind, a shape in the dark, a presence that refuses to fade? Maybe that's what haunts these places. Not monsters, not spirits seeking revenge, but memories, refusing to be forgotten. People who've been to these locations often change. They come back quieter, shaken, unable to describe what they saw. Not because they don't remember, but because they remember too clearly. Their minds try to forget, but their hearts know what happened was real. And perhaps the most terrifying thought is this: if these are only 5 haunted places, how many more are out there? Hidden in forests, behind crumbling walls, or beneath city streets. Forgotten buildings where laughter once lived, now echoing only silence. They could be anywhere, waiting. So the next time you feel a chill down your spine, or hear a strange noise when you're alone, ask yourself, is it just your imagination? Or did something, or someone, notice you? Because in the world of the haunted, the scariest thing is not what you see. It's what sees you.